This is Lexi's audience.
He's going the distance, he's going for speed. She's all alone in her time of need. This is the chorus to a song by Cake. To most people, this is just a normal song, but to me, it holds a distinct memory of waking up at promptly 6 a.m. to a man named Jim coming in to wake us up from sleeping on the YMCA gym floor for another day of service. Many people may not understand the appeal of Y-Core. Riding around on a bus, eating quick meals, and sleeping on gym floors is not exactly the idea people have in mind when they hear that I'm going on a trip. I have definitely gotten some confused faces before, but to me it is something that I hold fondly and is a program that I believe holds some of the most important ideals in this life: service, advocacy, fundraising, and alongside, of course, minimalism. This program has taught me how to be a servant leader. I have experienced service projects through this program that I would never have experienced otherwise. I have moved boulders in Red River Gorge for a Rock Climbers Association, cleaned trash near the levee in the lower 9th Ward in New Orleans, where there is in fact still a tremendous amount of damage from Hurricane Katrina 18 years later, leveled out a cave in eastern Kentucky, and pulled invasive plants from spreading in Bowling Green, just to name a few. When I am doing service, my heart is so full I feel like it could explode with gratitude and love for everything that I do. As physically and emotionally draining as it is to do some of this work, I am so honored to have had the opportunity to serve at so many different places and do so many different things. Even if some things seem small to me, such as helping out at a YMCA summer camp or helping to clean up a thrift store in Atlanta, I realize the impact that these things have on other people's life is like no other. While I do gain wisdom, empathy, and selflessness from serving, I do not do it for what I can get out of it. Instead, I do it for what I can give to others. This program has taught me that I do not need many things to be fulfilled. Every year on Y-Core, I load the big yellow bus with a duffel bag, backpack, sleeping bag, and pillow, and then I'm ready to go. All my life, I believed that I needed many things: a comfortable bed, warm food for every meal, different clothes to wear every day, and so on. But this trip defied all of those expectations for me. Sleeping on gym floors, eating meals from a bin of non-perishable foods such as peanut butter and jelly rolled up in a tortilla or a Nutella and banana sandwich, and riding on a school bus that happily took us to the places that we needed to be really turned a switch to me about how to live my life, not longing for things that are not necessarily everything. While I am grateful for the little luxuries that I can call mine, they are not everything when you get to have experiences rather than longing for things. This program has taught me lessons that I will carry with me through my whole life. One project we participated in was in Western Kentucky. We stripped the paint and repainted almost the entirety of a home of a single woman. She inherited this house from her parents, and she wanted to keep it in good condition as they had both passed away. Within a 2-year span, she had contracted COVID twice and had found out the day that we were doing this work that she was diagnosed with cancer. From this point on, I have vowed to help anyone in any way that I can, because just by looking at her, I had no idea that these things were going on in her life, just as I do not know with anyone I encounter unless I talk to them. One of the biggest lessons I have learned from Y-Core is to be selfless, but also to take the time to learn about people's lives and what they are going through and help them in any way that I can, because I know that that is very important. This program has my whole heart, and I'm so lucky to have an experience that is so special. It may not have always been the most comfortable or the most pleasant, but it is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I strongly encourage any of you to get out there and find a program that has high ideals that you can learn from, even if it is not appealing at first. Y-Core is the best thing that I never want to do again. I never understood this saying: why would someone love something so much but never want to do it again? As glorious and as fun as I made this trip sound, and I have learned so many experiences from it, it is very emotionally draining, but I would not trade the experiences that I've had on these trips for the world. Thank you so much for listening to my speech about Y-Core, and I hope that you can find a program that you're just as passionate about.